Hello and welcome to another YouTube video. I'm Tandy and today we're going to be playing Pioneer with, guess what? The new set sound, Phyrexia All Will Be One is now legal on Magic Online. And we are playing in Pioneer. The cards we're going to be focusing on today, we have 3 copies of the Eternal Wanderer. You might know this picture a little bit better. 6 mana, 5 loyalty. No more than 1 creature can attack the Eternal Wanderer each combat. That's a big deal. +1. Exile up to 1 target artifact or creature. Return that card to the battlefield under its owner's control at the beginning of that player's next end step. So you can blink your own thing and get an ETB effect, or you can target your opponent's thing and then it can't attack on your opponent's next turn. It's a great way to like fog your opponent. 0 created 2/2 White Samurai with double strike, and then -4 for each player. Choose a creature that player controls. Each player sacks all other creatures, and you get to pick the one that they keep. That's the big deal, right? This card is pretty incredible. I don't know what else to say. We're trying it in an Abzan Blink deck. We're playing elves to accelerate into it. This reminds me a lot of the like Arilax Khanja Tarkir Pro Tour winning deck. It was like Abzan Dune Blast with it wasn't 8 elves, it was like 6 or 3 or something. It was like not max elves. And it had like a bunch of creatures to go along with it. But we're kind of doing the same thing. We got a lot of creatures that enters the battlefield effects. Skyclave Apparition, Brutal Cathar. These are our creature interactive pieces. We have Spirited Companion to draw cards. We have Charming Prince to blink things. We can animate Eska's Chariot attack and then blink it to make 2 more kitty cats, which is pretty sweet. All while gaining a lot of life with Prosperous Innkeeper. We have ELESH, NORN, Mother Machines to double all of our stuff if we draw it. I would like to play 2, but I could only find 1 when I was looking for new cards. We have 1 Yorion in the main deck, and then our companion, obviously. The mana base is very green dense for turn 1 elf, but with a lot of white sources so that we can play a white drop on 2. We're actually very light on black in the deck, literally just Siege Rhinos, so you'll notice that black is our least least amount of colors in the mana base. Our sideboard has 4 copies of Raven Feeblement to help out against White Weenie and Greasefang. 3 Knight of Autumn as our disenchant of choice. 3 Unlicensed Hearse for graveyard removal. And then 4 Elite Spellbinder, which we can come in instead of Brutal Cathar matchups where Brutal Cathar is weak. So, anyway, this is Abzan Blink. Let's go ahead and play a league. All right, we'll keep this hand. This looks pretty good. If our elf survives, great. If it doesn't, great. We are in the draw. Our opponent's on a mold of 5. I did not consider it, no. But mostly because this is just something I built 2 weeks ago, and I was able to get a couple of the Wandering Emperors for it, so, or Eternal Wanderers, and I just wanted to try it out. But it's on 4 cards. Not going to be the greatest test in the world. Are we playing Rage of Rage Thicket? Because we have a pretty high curve, a lot of 4s and 5s, and some 6s, I'm not playing any of the fast lands. Broadside coming in with a 1 year! 1 year, baby! Alright, bumps on mold of 4. Plays Overgrown Tomb on 1. You think that my elf's gonna live, or... What do you think, chat? You think my elf's gonna live? Probably not, right? It's okay, might as well still cast it. Something's gonna die. They didn't kill it. Interesting. Maybe it was a bluff? Playing against a fellow Abzan enjoyer? Oh, I wonder if they're playing 5-color Nivis. If I drew my other planes there, or my other force there, I was going to be real upset. Maybe we should have more force in the deck. I only have 2. I feel like that was enough for just the 1 Nissa, and I'm not playing Fabled Passage or any other things that search basics. Dr. William! Thanks for 10 months, my man. Welcome back to Todd Squad. Appreciate you. Another Carroted. We might lose this game, chat. If they're 5-color Niv and they just cast Niv next turn, good chance we lose. Alright, do we just play 2 Innkeeper? I kind of just want to play 2 Innkeeper, but maybe we should just play the Doctor. Let's play the Doctor. Then we can start blinking in next turn and maybe kill them. How's your day going? Pretty good. Oh, they got the turn 4 Niv on the mold of 4. That's so sick. Let's hope they whiff. Maybe it's BTL for Wrath. We're not affected by Solar Flare that much. Niv Misery Reborn makes sense. Alright, so they hit a Bring to Light only. Cool deck. Alright, let's go. Innkeeper. We gain a lot of life. We can buy Yorion, or I can just play Charming Prince. I think I'm just going to play Charming Prince. We'll just blink Siege right now. Pretty good, Raph. Pretty good, man. All right, so they can bring to light for just about anything. They're 9. If they Wrath us, I wonder what the Wrath will be. Most Wraths that kill Siege Rhino also kill Sylvan Character. If they go evens on Extinction Event, they keep Niv and lose Sylvan Characters. All right, let's see what it is. They're going down to 8. They can beat Till for Glyph Weather. Yeah, but that'll kill their Niv and stuff. As long as they're losing their board, I don't really mind a Wrath. It's I want to play around as much of the Wraths as I can, but the more that they play to the board, the less scared I am of a Wrath, right? Oh, what does Glyph Weaver say? Is it one-sided? I thought Glyph Weaver was full Wrathy. It's a Dune Blast? Jesus. Oh, wow. That's sick. Tibble Cosmic Imposter. All right, that one is very scary as well. They're going to kill the Siegeman. Doctor. I guess we can kill the Tybalt. We just shove everything at it. All right, so let's just send everybody at Tybalt. Let's see, 1, 2. We can send 4 things at Tybalt and then 1 face. So that just means let's send all Tybalt and then not attack with the Nissa. Right, so we go block here, eat this. Block here, takes 2. And then we don't have another forest, so there's no reason to blink the Nissa. But I might just play the Charming Prince to scry 2. So they can play Siege Rhino. We can also gain a mana by blinking the Prosperous Innkeeper, but I think a Scry 2 is more important. Bottom 2 lands. Any Peacemaker fans in chat? Do you really want to taste that? Pretty good mulligan to 4 if you ask me, chat. Alright, so we could kill the Omnath. I'll just not play the Yorion, I guess. We'll take the 6. If I play the Yorion, there's a chance they kill it and hit me for 10. We can use the Gandra to kill this, maybe. Yeah, you can play a bunch of that type of stuff if you want, Vibe. I don't know that, like, I like all the cards to be efficient on their own, and I don't think that many of those are. Oath of Kaya is pretty close, though. They attacked with the one that I wanted them to attack with. They afraid of Settle the Wreckage, or they probably just drew another Omnath. I just don't really want to play this for no value, you know? It was kind of lucky that I drew Gandra, I guess. Because I was able to do something that wasn't cast Yorion. Now that they're at 17, this might be like the longest game in history that I lose. But we've already gone through 2 Bring to Lights and the Valky. So now it's literally just like removal and nivs. They play my Siegeman, that's fine. Alright, Ghost Box 1 sold. So if you go to this page and you refresh Rav, you can just keep refreshing and then see which bots have it and then see if you can get to it first. Alright, so now we can blink the Niv. Oh wait, no, under its owner's control. Under its owner's control, chat. Is that any good? Are we gonna win this game after that freaking brutal Deafening Clarion? Eldrazi Displacer has been pretty sick for me lately. Very, very digging it. Yes, Enigmatic is very good. If we draw another land, we can Yorion plus be able to protect Yorion. Alright, so let's go Charming Prince. We'll blink the Rhino. We'll go ahead and blink it now while they're tapped out. It's like pretty hard for us to save a creature with Displacer when we can only do it once, and so I'd rather guarantee that I get in some damage here because I'm 100% to activate. The Celestus. You got it. Alright, if we draw another land, we can Yorion plus. We can do a whole lot of blinking. Charming Prince can come back and blink the Rhino, and then we can displace the Rhino as well. Enigmatic's a fun deck, Viper. I think you'll enjoy playing it for sure. Nice, chat! We won a game that I thought was unwinnable. I was very close to conceding. We'll do the Elite Spellbinders in, and we'll cut the Brutal Cathars as we were expecting to do. I'll leave the Skyclaves because there might be some things I want to hit, but I think Brutal Cathar is pretty weak. Most of their creatures have like really good ETBs. And they have a lot of removal and sweeper, so. What's up, Cygnus? How's it going, everyone? It's Tuesday. It's a weird day to have a new set on Magic Online, honestly. Excited to be playing with the new cards. I got to do a bunch of new card stuff on Arena last week. And I played a bunch of Explorer. So make sure to check out the YouTube channel and you can check out some of the decks that I've played and watch some actual factual gameplay of new cards. Oh, I guess, yeah, okay. We can cut Skyclave as well. For at least through Night of Autumn. I'm lagging? I think it's already in the deck. I'm gonna do this. I don't think Hearst is that good, but it might be okay. That Night of Autumn is in my deck. It's not in my sideboard. This looks... This is a visual bug. I'm not 1680. I'm 1580. No green sources here, so we got a mole. Unfortunate. Alright, we got Elvish Missing, Night of Autumn, and some lands. That's fine. Night of Autumn might have a few targets, so I'm not really keen on it doing much, though. Alright, what are we putting back? I want to keep the caves. I'm going to put back the Ganjo, I think. Mostly because there's very few targets for it. It was good last game, but... Wonder if opponent has one Elish. Well, they are not... they're Bring to Lights. So I doubt they have an Elish Norn, but maybe. They're way more of a control deck. I doubt that they have... You know, they're not enigmatic. They're Bring to Light. Similar in concept, but much different in construction. Leyline Binding the Elf, that's fine. No worries. Can blow that up with Knight of Autumn. It's another good reason to get Knight of Autumn into the deck. We'll play Godless Shrine tapped. I feel like that's overkill, Viper. Just, you'll never be tutoring for it, right? You'll just always be wanting to go get Niv or a Sweeper or Tybalt's. But I think that there are plenty of decks where ELESH NORN is going to be good. You just need like a lot of creatures, Unmoored Ego. I wonder if they're gonna name Siege Rhino. Yeah. Bye. The doctor's in. Sorry, the doctor's on vacation this game, chat. Was not expecting Unmoored Ego, but here we are. I will go ahead and blow up their binding. Get in for one. Never thought you'd see Unmoored Ego named Siege Rhino? Well, here we are. Yeah, Unmoored Ego is not a bad card. It's just not that good against us. Like, it takes out a component of our deck, but my deck is Blink Rhinos, so what are you gonna do? Feel like they make a new Surgical every other set? I mean, it's kind of a part of Black's identity at this point, right? That, precise extraction of a specific card or strategy, An alternate timeline. Oh man, really? Getting Supreme Verdicted off of that mana base is lol. By watching myself die. Alright, what do I want here? Let's see, scry 2. Definitely don't need lands. Play the tomb. Oh, I already posted it on Twitter, don't worry. Sylvan Caryatid. That's going to unlock red for them. They got one card left. It could be a Niv or Bring to Light. They could have Bring to Light, but it only would have been for 4. Let's go for another Charming Prince to scry. We'll attack with our creatures, but we're only going to deal 1 damage. And then we'll buy the Yorman. Alright, no Bring to Light, no Niv, please. Alright. Alright, the Prismatic Bridge. We can beat this one. Alright, the beginning of your upkeep, reveal cards from top of your library until you reveal a creature or planeswalker. Put that card on the battlefield and the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order. Alright, we got a lot of draws that we can hit off of this to be in the game still. That wasn't it. Alright, let's attack for 4 and then we'll do a bunch of blinking. And they'll get 1 trigger from it, hopefully only. Oh, we don't have second white. I'm an idiot. Messed up, chat. Tap my lands wrong. I thought I was tapping the caves when I shouldn't. That was stupid. Alright, they hit an Omnath. They get to draw. Let's hope it's not too bad of a turn for us otherwise. Alright, so they found Clarion, Bring to Light, Prismari, Abrupt Decay. That one's a bit better than the last one, yeah? This feels like an unwinnable matchup, I'm not gonna lie. But, certainly doesn't help that I punted really badly last turn. How does Yellow's mom work with Parhelion? I don't know. Probably doesn't do anything. I don't think Parhelion's an ETB. I think it's an attack trigger. All right, so Yorn comes back. We'll do we'll go exile this and then exile this and then draw a card. I don't know which order I'm gonna need to restack them later. You know, this is just above my pay grade or whatever, you know. Alright, so the companion's down, but the Yorion's gonna get blinked. So that the Clarion's not, I mean, I guess Clarion's whatever. It doesn't really matter. We're dead. Alright, let's go to the next game. It's fine. Do we want Raven Feeblement just to kill Omnath? Kind of. I think I'll just do the one. I didn't really want the Unlicenser, so I was just trying to get something in the deck when we were bugging out. Alright, we will keep. Mismatch Caves of Corlos, Monka S. Rootbound Crag. That's probably one that should be in the deck. What's up, K-Smith? Yeah, hopefully ELESH NORN does some cool stuff. If I get it onto the table early, it might be hard for them to kill. I think I'm going to Charming Prince to blink the Innkeeper. And if they would like to kill the Innkeeper with an Abrupt Decay response, I'm fine with it. Next turn, I'll play ELESH NORN. So I'll be white border. I do like me a good white border altar. All right, let's attack for one. Maybe I should just play the one Eternal Wonder. Let's just make a creature, yeah? Yeah, I mean, a 4/4 double striker is a pretty big deal. I'm hoping they don't have a kill spell for this. I think that they're trying to play Leyline Binding, and they do not have enough to do it. Well, Viper, it's pretty hard to play those creatures in a deck that doesn't play like a bunch of mana acceleration like Land Elves or whatever. Those decks got to play Ether Vial, and they could be mono white, and they also got to play in the Legacy Death and Taxes deck, they got to play the Pure Recruiter, or the other one, the one that gets toughness or whatever. All right, so I'm gonna go for ELESH NORN Mother Machines and see what happens. I think they're gonna go EOT. I don't know what they're gonna do. Wow. Okay. That's rude as shit, bro. Alright, we'll slam with the Samurai. And then they'll probably have an answer to the Eternal Wonder, but we have 2 double strikers. And we have a lot of follow-up to put pressure on them. Down with the chump. That just means that they countered ELESH and gave us a draw. And they didn't kill Eternal Wonder, which means that in order for... They have to, like, bring to light for blow up the world. And then we haven't really invested that much. Just Eternal Wonder and Innkeeper. So... And they burn a bring to light, so we don't have to sweat a big guy. I need Hour. Does Glyphweaver kill Planeswalkers? Yeah, Hour does 5 to everything. Maybe because of Hour, I should have plus on the Innkeeper. Raph, how are we on the Mind Splice apparatus front, my friend? Do they play Burn Down the House? I don't know. Alright, well, we're gonna just start playing a bunch of shits. Land is good. We'll go Spirited Companion, Chariot, and then I'll blink the Chariot. Blinking Chariot's Pog. We could even go... we can even, like, do it again later, right? We just got Wrath last turn, and we're just doing it, making tokens again, right? Pretty nice. I would also like some Tyvars. You can pick up some Tyvars. I'll reimburse your tickets. How much do the GoBots pay for chests? I don't know, man. That's a question for not me. All right, let's see if we get obliterated. Yeah, Eternal Wonder being able to blink Chariot and immediately make this much pressure is pretty awesome. Not gonna lie. Next turn, we can play 2 Displacer, Crew Chariot, make a 0, attack, make another one. Alright, Tolsimir, this is a nothing burger. I can plus on the Voja just to remove it, but I'll probably go Displacer and blink the token, and then attack with Chariot, and then after damage, blink Chariot multiple times. Spirit Companion's down, that's fine. Bring to Light for Tolsimir in this spot is one of the most reassuring things that's ever happened in my life. You know what I mean? Like, I am not afraid of what is happening on the other side of the table. Alright, so let's crew this with these 2. I'll attack. Target a token. If they want to double block, we blink the Voja with the Displacer. Tolsimir down. Alright, so let's go blink this. I'm just gonna blink the Voja. I just want to get the Wandering Emperor, or the Eternal Wanderer up a little bit on loyalty. I could have played Spellbinder instead of blinking. Maybe I should have done that. Full Splice is okay. I mean, as long as they're about the same price, I don't, you know, $1 or 2 is fine. I don't really care about foils or non-foils, to be honest. Non-foils are preferred, but most of it I just want to get the cards, and it's like hard to, like, you know, I have like 2 promo Eternal Wanderers or whatever. Alright, Wander down. Let's hope we don't get our another Clarion or something cast here. That'd be brutal. But we can come back, right? We have multiple creatures to play. We still have Yorion. This has all cost us very little. You know, the Wandering Eternal Wanderer gained us a lot of value. Got him? Nice, thanks. 6 minutes is a lot. I mean, did you watch what she got to do for us this game? And I think that this is a pretty weak game for her. We played her on a dry board, made a 2/2, right? Our opponent couldn't kill it immediately, so they were just completely screwed. About to splice some apparatus. It'll be the second league. This is only match 1 of the first league. I was just trying to get cards. All right, let's go Spellbinder. I want to see what's up over there. You gonna lurk till then? That's cool. Couple nivs. I'm gonna swing with everybody. Let's see what they target with binding. So they're targeting the binding. I think that's okay, because I really want to get the other Niv out of their hands. Alright, we're going to attack with all these. If they want to block Displacer, I'm fine with the trade. But before damage, I'll just blink and hit the other Niv in hand. And they take 10 down to 3. I can always Takenuma back something, too. Alright, so now they have 2 Niv, but that all costs them too much mana. If they play it, they die. So they need a sweeper right now, or they're in a lot of trouble. Hell yeah. Keep. Can't move my hand around. Tight. I just got the 4th terminal. Thanks, so. If someone could find Tyvars for me, I will buy them from you. For however much you pay, just let me know. I need Tyvars as well. I'll be playing Tyvar probably tomorrow. But I might play it today if I get my ass kicked with Mind Splice. Excited for the new Fastlands? I am. I think they're going to be great. Obviously, the ones we already have are excellent. Trying any Gruul later on? Probably not today, MTG Drip. We played that a good bit on the Explorer stream the other day. Go and get Displacer down. Next turn we'll buy Yorion probably. We can pay for the 1 if they have a sensor or whatever. Can't pay for the 2. I'm glad that they're countering that though instead of maybe the Eternal Wanderer later, you know? What does Tyvar look like? He's having so much fun. His name is literally Jubilant Brawler. My man loves to battle. My man loves to battle. I'm going to play Brutal Cathar instead of Charming Prince. Because I essentially just want to force them to interact or else I just get a bigger guy. Cycle Sensor is fine. I can also play Charming Prince and Blink Innkeeper. It'll like net me even on usage, but I think I'm just going to wait. Next turn we can play the Eternal Wanderer. They cycled Sensor, so they're going to need like a either main phase kill something, main phase play something, or this transforms and then we start attacking for 4. If they play Eternal Wanderer and minus on this, we'll just play the Eternal Wanderer. Or the Wandering Emperor, excuse me. Play Charming Prince, see what they do. Alright, we're gonna blink out the Innkeeper to give us an extra gold. Then I'm gonna shock, and I'm gonna play or buy Yorion. And then, assuming I'm getting like Verdict did next turn or whatever. Yeah, I think so too. One more, I think it's fine. I don't want to play the Eternal Wonder. I want them to Verdict so I can play the Wanderer. All right, we tapped out. They played. They're gonna play Verdict now. And now we get Eternal Wanderer down, and we see if it's gonna be any good. We'll just do the 0. Long lasting. Still. All right, so let's attack for 4. Marge is fine. All right, we're just gonna play Yorion for no value. It's like very hard to get value against their deck. They're just very much about playing Wrath of Gods or whatever, you know. All right, well, we don't have a ton to do here, which sucks. I'm gonna start by drawing a card. I'm gonna send both these to Teferi. Our game 1 in matchups that don't have creatures is a little bit wonky. It's just 2 like slower grindy decks in a row. We're gonna get a lot better when we get Elite Spellbinder in our deck. Also, when we can cut things like Brutal Cathar from our deck, you know. A lot of lag today. All right, we're gonna go 5 at Teferi and hope it works. Okay, it just works. I'm gonna go ahead and play the Brutal Cathar, but I'm not gonna play the Llanowar Elves. I think that Elesh Norn's good, Nadu, but I don't know that Anointed Procession is very good, to be honest. Certainly could be. All right, so they put 2 on bottom, which means they're probably digging for another Verdict. All right, if they tap out to block with Hall, I think that's fine. So I'm just going to swing with everything. Fun with the guys tonight? Probably. Don't know exactly who I'm who I'm going to be playing with. The Wandering Emperor is actually better for me than if they did Hall, I think. I'm just going to play 2 elves. I don't think that they're going to do much chilling. I've been playing a lot of Fall Guys recently, but now that we have the new set, I might just be doing that. We'll see. All right, no verdicts. No verdict, no verdict, no verdict. Make a 2/2. Down with that. All right, now I think attacking is wrong. So now they're going to make a castle. Okay, they didn't do anything. We drew another land. I'm just gonna play and say go. I don't think we're gonna win the game. Whenever blue-white control gets to have this part of the game, like, it's very hard to punch through, especially because the top of our deck just contains a lot of cards that are very weak. Elves, lands, Innkeeper, Skyclave, Brutal Cathar, all pretty weak in general in this situation. Need to drop more Chariots and Rhinos and fewer Brutal Cathars, you know? How do you fast forward it into blue-white matchup? It's live television, so it's going to be a little difficult. Maybe take a nap, come back in 30. This match might take a while, so... All right, another Wandering Emperor. Bad news bears for us. I think that's first strike too, but we'll just take it. Are you horrible for rooting for blue-white control? No. People like what they like. Turn off the video. All right, we'll play the Skyclave and see if it resolves. Our Yorion's already gone. This will also flip our Moonrage Brute back to Brutal Cathar so we can knock off the Samurai token. Yeah, people like what they like. It's okay to root for decks over people if you really like the deck. Okay. You know, if I'm like playing for a bunch of money or whatever, and you're like, please, Tandy, lose to the opponent whose deck I like, then you're a dickhead. But we're just testing in leagues or whatever. I don't really give a shit. You just want to see a Wanderer battle? Where, so far, the Eternal Wanderer has been pretty good. Moonrage flips back. All right, we're going to kill the Hall of the Storm Giants in response to the activation. We're going to slam. Not attacking with the Skyclave, though. Ooh, they didn't activate Hall? That's kind of weird. Let it go, let it go, let it go. Let it go, let it go, let it go. Okay. Maybe that wasn't so good. Maybe I should blink out or bust up the Castle Ardenvale instead. Shark Typhoon for a bunch. Alright, we're gonna kill the Hall. They have Veto also, so we're probably dead. If they ever play 2 spells, we get to flip Moonrage Brute back. We would need to draw like a Spirit Companion into a spell or something. Well, Optimus Tom, maybe you should learn not to fucking bet on streams, man. Jesus Christ. I feel like you're just getting fleeced, right? So just stop. Alright, so we're going to bring in Elise Spellbinder and Knight of Autumn. And we're going to cut Brutals and... I'm going to keep some number of Skyclave, I think. I'm going to trim some of these. Alright, we got to go to 5. 6 lands into 1 land, the classic. What's up, Howell? Having fun so far. Getting our ass kicked in this match, though. We got to put 2 back. Put back 2 Rhinos, I guess. Alright, well, we drew the 3rd lane. That's good. We can Spellbinder next turn. I don't need a Knight of Autumn until later. Anyone playing Siege Rhino as a hero? 89 of you think that, but no one else. 89 of you think that. All right, let's go for the Elite Spellbinder. If it gets countered, whatever. All right, so we have Lockdown we don't care about. March we don't care about. Shark Typhoon is just taking it forever, basically, so that's good. Because they have to cast it for 8 mana. They can't cycle it, right? If I were them, I would have fucking cycled this in response. This just lets this become a full card. All right, let's attack for 1. Or attack for 3. I'm gonna go ahead and force them to burn Aether Gust on a Rhino, I guess, so I can use my mana efficiently and just make them minus a card. They drew Absorb. Okay, so they don't have the 4th land. All right, so their hand is March, Gust, and Lockdown. We'll probably go Spirit Companion and then buy the Noodle. We're gonna blink the Charming Prince to incentivize a Lockdown. I'll take the free card. Just to getting a forest means I can go Nissa into Night next turn and blow up the Lockdown. And then we get Charming plus Spirited. Oh, they didn't draw it. That's fine. Now we can go Nissa plus Biorian. March for 3 on the Spellbinder is fine. They'll take 3 down to 14. This is threatening to be pretty scary for them next turn. We did mull to 5 this game too, chat, remember. They do have Gust to kill it. Or put it back on top, rather. Alright, so let's attack. Alright, we'll Nissa. See if they want a Gust in response. That's fine. We'll go top, and then we'll go Knight of Autumn to blow up the Lockdown. Can't wait to play Skrelv in every deck. Skrelv's sweet. We'll exile the Companion, so we'll draw an extra card. And then we did play the land this turn. So I will probably wait until next turn in case we get Wrath. I'll play the Elf, though. They probably think I have Coco in my deck, right? It's a good assumption. Your pick for best bio card? I think that it's very good. Let's try a Nissa and see if they have a counter spell. Behold, okay. We'll get our second forest. We'll play it. We'll plus. We'll draw the Displacer. This plays around Censor. Oh, I should have attacked first. That was dumb. Alright, so now we got the Yorion chain going. Wrath is okay. So let's go exile the Yorion, draw a card, put 2 counters on it. Could gain 4 life, I guess, but hopefully it doesn't bite me. I mean, that's a lot of damage to miss. Okay, well, the Yorion's gonna come back and blink the Knight. So we're gonna get all our shit back. Alright, nice. Behold the garbage verse? Buddy, that's not very nice. I like that card. I really do. Just took turns 5 through 10 AMA. Apex, were y'all playing live? And were you playing Mind Splice? And how was it, man? Seems like it was fun. Your Mind Splice and Explorer? Nice, dude. I hope it's good, man. Alright, no one drops, okay? Foretell, okay? Could go Companion, but I like going Innkeeper early just so I have the option to do different stuff later. Maybe cast something a little ahead of schedule. Punish them for tapping out for the Wandering Emperor, Verdict, or whatever, you know? We'll play the Displacer, because next turn we can play Companion and Blankets. This also lets us play around Censor forever, basically, by playing the Innkeeper first. Big scores a Ritual? Nice. So you were playing the blue-red version? The blue-red one is cool, but I don't know how good or bad it is compared to... Ooh, I wonder what this is. I'm gonna attack for 1. Maybe I'm not. Maybe I'll just say go. Where's their foretell card, chat? Didn't they foretell something on 2? Am I dumb? I could have sworn they foretold something on 2. Yeah, plays Hall and foretells a card. So what was the card? Where's the card? Match Online's bugging out, man. Starmheim Unleashed? I mean, it would show me an exiled card. I see no exiled cards from my opponent. It's gonna play around Wandering Emperor as much as I can. Yeah, maybe bugged out. Okay, so there's just a card in exile somewhere that they're not showing. That's weird. A second Deluge is not something I was expecting, honestly. I was expecting them to just be sitting on Wandering Emperor, so why I'm like not attacking with Displacer. I can't wait. All right, I'm gonna probably Spellbinder Displacer. I can't wait. We're gonna walk into Verdict a little bit. One creature is not enough to get them to do it, and so this will maybe incentivize Censor. Okay. Maybe I should have took something else from them. Okay, so they do have Sarnheim Unleashed. Okay, so the Verdict is no longer an option for them. I can Eternal Wander and kill 2 tokens. I can also plus and just target an angel. I'm just gonna plus on a token. They can only attack it with 1 creature. So they're gonna have to like Teferi minus. So now we can Mother Machines. These have Vigilance. That's so gross. So we'll Mother Machines and then maybe do like some Rhinos and Knight of Autumns on the turn after. I guess we just gain 8 life. This will just buy us a lot of time. Next turn, Siege Rhino can drain them for 6. I kind of want them to Verdict. We know they have the Wandering Emperor. We know they have some lands. I'm not going to block. Maybe I'll block next turn. Okay, cool. So, I mean, they're pretty happy with, like, Teferi, right? Now they also have the Wandering Emperor coming. So, our ELESH NORN's gone. Play the Siegeman. We'll play Knight. Next turn, we can buy and play Yorion as well. Bug you talking about in chat? So there's like a weird bug that when you hit Control U to undo, the game recognizes that as hitting Control to take full control, and it leaves you in full control mode. So every time you tap a land, it adds a mana to your mana pool instead of even when you click a spell first. It's really annoying. It was a bug that came into play like a year ago, and they never did anything about it. It never did that before, so I'm assuming it's a bug. Checkmate. I mean, we did have all of our shit popped. I mean, they know we have this. All right, can I play against some other fucking Rakdos deck? All right, we're in the draw with nothing to do on 1 or 2. This cannot possibly go wrong. Oh no, we're in trouble, chat. Elf of my own. Elf of my own. We're gonna get combo killed before we play a spell, I think. Attack for 1. That's a great sign. Secluded courtyard. So they're elves? Alright, I can beat elves maybe. They do snowball pretty well. So it's very scary. No double 1-drop. Alright, well, we might have a shot here. Because they didn't seem to have a super explosive start. No 3-drop and no double 1-drop. But their hand's probably a bunch of like Cocos or whatever, so now they can play this and then they can Coco. We'll just play Skyclave. We might be dead next turn, honestly. Deck does some really scary stuff. We'll probably bring in Raven Feebleman against them. They have a lot of 1-toughness creatures that it kills. Take you for a ride on my garbage truck. Come on. If we ever get to 6 and we get to minus with the Eternal Wanderer, that'd be sweet. I like the company likely going to bury us, though. Another Warman. Any Nyctoses? Roro-Reggie. All right, we're going to take, what, 9 here or something? 10? Ouchers. And no attacks. All right, what gives us some more chance? Eskus Chariot or Siege Rhino? I guess Chariot makes an extra blocker. Block here, block here, block here. Take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, it's Chariot first and then Rhino next turn, I guess. Let's see, 4, 5, 6, 7. So they can just overrun. We're dead. See if they want to overrun us to death, yeah? I'm just going to quit. I'm not going to insult their intelligence. All right, let's go Rayan. This matchup, let's see. Displacer seems like it's maybe a little too slow. Chariot maybe a little too slow. We'll see. I think one of the few ways for us to actually beat through is going to be Siege Rhino. But I think Displacer is maybe just too slow. So we'll just do Displacer out for Ray. I don't really need Knight. No graveyard shenanigans. Okay, we'll keep. This is one of my favorite songs to do a karaoke chat. If you ever get to see me do it, thank your lucky stars. All right, we're getting a little bit of ramping going. Got a little bit of interaction to slow them down. Next time we'll play Yorion, or by Yorion. Turn after, maybe we'll play it, but maybe we'll just hold on. Try to do the Eternal Wanderer stuff. This is a Vastwood. All right. Offer the trade easy. Wanderer's going to own in this matchup? Yeah, if we get to minus it ever, it's going to be great. That's why we play so much acceleration to get to it, though. The trilogy is good, Dennis, but I was actually a big fan of the Dawn FM, but you have to listen to it on its own. It's like a concept album or whatever. It's just very weird. The songs make a lot more sense in the context of the other songs. All right, so they're gonna Coco, so we're just gonna chill. Next turn we can wander and minus. I'll probably keep Nissa. Let them keep just like a token or whatever. Two War Masters, okay. Collect the Company is a heck of a card, bro. We're going wide. Okie dokie. We're gonna take a ton. We'll leave them with Elf Warrior token. We'll keep Innkeeper. And I'll just trade off. Take a ton. We're at 6. After all that, we're at 6 because of Shaman of the Pack. That's terrifying. Moments before disaster. All right, -4. You can keep an Elf Warrior. I'll keep an Innkeeper. Any Masker Worm? We just wrathed them. We just blew them all up. Masker Worm would have been good too, obviously, but it's not legal in the format, unfortunately. We'll obviously offer the trade Warrior for Innkeeper, so we get to keep our Eternal Wonder. Next turn, we can Siege Rhino Blanket to put us out of lethal range from stuff. It's legal? Oh, shit. No idea. How could I possibly know, you know? Leaf Crown's pretty scary. I will chump. I guess we can also Siege Rhino and then plus on the Elf just to kill it. That's pretty good, too. Let's not do that yet. All right, let's go white, black, green 1, Siegeman. The Doctor. I kind of want to plus on the Leaf Crown Visionary so they can't draw cards next turn. I think that's what I'm going to do. Now, I'm not really under pressure from my mana. But that's another powerful part of the Wanderer. You get to essentially blink their creature out throughout their whole turn. If you just plus on one thing forever, and they don't ever play second creature, they can never attack you with it. Post is fire. Thanks, Drip. I've been curating it for a long time. This is what Cal and I listen to all the time when we're hanging out. I will do this. Blink this. They'll get a 2/2. We'll eat the 2/2. And then the Skyclave will come back and eat the Llanowar Visionary. No attack yet. I want to make sure the Wandering Emperor doesn't die, and we can kill them really fast once we turn the corner all the way. Probably should have attacked, actually. Triple black on Masker Worm might be tough. Why do people not play Masker Worm and Enigmatic? I guess there's no 5-mana enchantments. Anywhere second, anyway. Better Skyclave Visionary first outline. It was. I didn't see it until after I was in the middle of it. So Good call. It doesn't matter too much, though. All right, so here we're gonna go. I'm gonna attack with the Siege Rhino, and then we're gonna Yorn everything, and then blink the Yorion. All right, so they'll get a token back. All right, so everything comes back. We'll do nice. You think Blood Control is better with or without Yorion? I don't think the Yorion adds that much to the deck, so I'd say better without. I think 60 cards are better than 80, personally. All right. Game number 3. No green mana, unfortunately. I think we got a mole. Happens a lot in these rough drafts, yeah? We're going to keep. I think we're going to overrun this game. We were lucky enough to be able to ramp into the or the Eternal Wanderer last game. This game doesn't look like we're going to have that luxury. No elf. So what happens when you play 80 cards? Classic Yorion dilemma. Alright, let's hope they don't have Cocos and shit. I guess. I'm gonna play Innkeeper over Elf. I don't mind trading an Elf if they want to attack me. Alright, no attacks. That means they're probably just gonna Chord for 2, but I guess they could also Coco and just don't want to trade. We're going to place... Shit. I'm gonna play Llanowar Elves, and then I'm gonna hopefully draw a land for ELESH NORN. That'll shut down some of their ETBs. Alright. Let's big whiff on the Coco, please. Big whiff on the Coco, please. Shaman and Warmaster. That's not a whiff. That is a super hits. I'm probably dead. 5. They need... A Nykthos can give them enough to overrun. I'm just dead. Doesn't matter. No 2 cards I draw in a row is going to save me. We're going to keep. Alright. Lead off with Innkeeper next turn. Tap to Temple Garden. You love to see it. Card's pretty good, eh? Parallel? Yo, Abby, you know, no one's gonna fucking, you know, get any pushback for this fucking Harry Potter game, so somebody's gotta. Alright. No play for them on 2. I'm just gonna play, or put Yorn in hand. Next turn we can play ELESH NORN, and it might just, like, shit on their whole day. Okay, so it's Angels. Alright, let's go for ELESH NORN. Mama. This is how it feels, chats. This is how it feels to play against ELESH NORN. Just so y'all know, it's not going to feel very good for my opponent. I guarantee you that. Same, Howl. I was always a big HP fan growing up, but goddamn, man, she's just so malicious about it too. It's like mask off time for her and many like her, you know. It's honestly embarrassing. Imagine having $1 billion and you just spend all your days on the internet shitting on marginalized groups, you know. ELESH NORN! That's what it's like, Chad. That's what it's like to play against ELESH NORN. Your opponent's deck doesn't do anything. Coming in with Ray of Enfeeblement. I like all the Skyclaves and Brutals. We can maybe trim Rhino. Rhino can maybe keep their creature count down, though. Seems like, Raph. Seems like. The Siegeman. It just doesn't block, huh? Unfortunate. I really don't like boarding out the Rhino. All right, well, we got a couple of pieces of interaction, so we're going to keep. Cartoon. Deck's catching your attention? Ooh, Drippy. They call him Drippy. The Bishop. All right, we'll play Spirit of Companion since we don't got nothing else to do. Woo-hoo! Next turn, we'll start Skyclaving their shite. Giada? If they don't play another land, I'm going to hit that over the Bishop. Let's go Skyclave, since that one is only going to take away 2 of their... Or it's only going to give them a 2-2 if it dies. Another Giada. So they're gaining so much life, though. So the moment they play the Righteous Valkyrie, they're going to put us in some trouble. I'm going to Skyclave. I'm going to hit the Giada again. So now if they play Righteous Valkyrie, they'll gain 4 more life, but we do have the Brutal Cathar for it. Now I'll hit Bishop, I guess. We can attack with the 2/2/2s and deal them a little bit of damage. Next turn, we can play Displacer and blink something. All right, Soul Partition, but we can just replay it for 5. That's fine, right? What do you think about Tyvar? I think Tyvar is great. I think it's an excellent Magic the Gathering card. I'm very excited to play with it some more. They finally drew their 3rd land. It's going to shock them. So now if they play Righteous Valkyrie, Skyclave's fine. Alright, so we'll play the Takenuma. I'm going to play Displacer. I'm going to Ray of Enfeeblement on the Bishop. And that's a Jeej. We'll keep. On the draw. We already played against elves once. Kind of a bummer we have to play against it twice, but hopefully we can ramp into Wanderer and do shit. Turn 2 Skyclave is going to be lit. Are you going to work on Tyvar Vanifar? At some point, Nintendo. It's not a high priority for me at the moment. Tyvar. All right, we're going to eat that. Nom 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 nom. Tiger, I think Tyvar is an excellent planeswalker. Maybe one of the best 3-mana planeswalkers ever printed. Fauna Shaman. Fauna Shaman. Alright, let's go. We'll go white, 1, try to draw a land naturally, and then we'll just play elf. Oh, this might not be elves. This might be Tyvar himself, you know? Or this might be Vanifar. Oh, hell yeah, Howl. Nice job, buddy. Yeah, so they're playing Vanifar. Evolution for what? So they tutor for Vanifar and evolution for Vanifar. Got it? Oh, woohoo, woohoo. Alright, well, I'm probably dead. Can't kill Prime Speaker. Anyone on taps with the Prime Speaker is a Jeech. Thoughts on Elesh and enchantments? I would play 1. I think it's good. Well, whenever I started playing new games, Howl, I would pretty regularly be one of the top players in the new game, which means that the pool is just very small, right? And like the more prizes there are, the more popular the game gets. It's going to become like a bigger and better system or whatever. Man, fucking Prime Speaker, man. We're going to have to deal with this shit forever now. All right, you win. I want to get to my next deck, honestly. We'll bring in Ray. Maybe? Do I even... Let's see, do I want Hearse? I guess Hearse stops the combo. Else NORN stops the combo as well. They're not really attacking me, so I don't think my life total is going to matter too much. Reveal. Be on the play. Next time I'll let him show the combo off or whatever, chat. That's my fault. Mono Green's ref. I mean, you just got to play more interaction. It's just like any other matchup against Mono Green. You just got to kill all the elves and win quickly. I like the blue-black version a lot. I think the Fatal Pushes and the 2-mana removal could be good. I think that Shouldered's Edict is necessary. I think Shouldered's Edict is necessary. I'll be playing it next league, Hallinan, so I'll see if I can get it to work right. All right, so let's go Innkeeper plus Brutal Cathar. All right, Fauna Shaman. All right, whatever. I don't think that he can handle this pressure. All right, so Fun Shaman 2.25 monitor. Needed the 5th mana source for ELESH NORN. All right, we'll just say go. And I guess we'll blink the Skyclave here. We'll just eat the other Fauna Shaman. Okie doke. We seem to be really interactive. Do I just want the raise just to kill the elves? And what other white creature does it kill? Spellbinder seems bad. Just gonna have 1 mana elf kill spells. Here for game number 3. Final game with Abzan Rhino Blink. Run the play. We don't have a 1 or a 2 drop, but we do have Apparition. We're gonna keep. Hope we don't get combo killed. Ooh, that sounds nice, Nadu. I know a bunch of people who play Pioneer who will love to get some Ugin Spear Dragons. Hasn't been that playable / good in a while, but it's a cool card, you know? I guess I should just never keep a hand that doesn't have Elf or a 2-drop of any kind, I guess? I don't know, man. Dave Fauna Shaman, what you gonna go get, boy? Alright, so they went and got Carroted and played it, so that means they have Vanifar in hand. And so we just need to make sure we can take care of Vanifar. So I'll just play Displacer this turn. That's probably fair, Tom. Yeah, we're fighting against Mr. Doomwake right now, Hallinan. See how it goes. Are we getting Court of Collingdid? Is this really Vanifar? Yeah. Broken glass. Am I getting Cocoed? I don't know. My whole house is covered in cat hair, chat. A no play, a no go with Fauna Shaman. So that means they have no creatures in hand? What on earth could they have? Thought Doom was on elves? He was earlier. He probably switched decks. I don't know. We're gonna play Elf, Chariot. We might die here. Definitely down to just keep attacking. Glass. We can use Eternal Wonder to perpetually keep the Vanifar locked, which is nice. We can also just use it to blink Chariot if nothing next turn is too scary. Drew Elf. I think he needs Elf for Vanifar to work. And I thought he had Vanifar the way that he played the Carroted. But with the Apparition plus Eldrazi Displacer, it's kind of tough without Tyvar. Hey Todd, which bots did you get new cards from? Goat bots, Azorius. All right, so after a league with Abzan, Rhino, Blink, I gotta say a few things about the deck because I've had a lot of thoughts running through my head for the last 5 matches. First and foremost, the mana base is probably a little off. I felt like we had no green in our opener a decent amount, and when you're playing Glenwar Elves, you just have to have a ton of turn 1 green mana. That's one of the reasons why we're playing Mana Confluence, but it just never really came up that we drew it too often. I had color issues a couple times. I'm looking to 5 a couple times. I think that's just going to happen with an 80 card deck, especially when your mana base is just kind of up in the air. What I would like in this build is I would like to play or have at least one more 1 or 2 drop card. I don't know if it needs to be a removal spell. I don't know if it needs to be something like, you know, Portable Hole, you know, maybe even something like Touch of the Spirit Realm, just to have some amount of interaction that costs 2 that can scale for 3 later, or you can use it to blink your own thing. All seem like potentially powerful options. We didn't draw Eska's Chariot that much, but when we did, it looked pretty good, especially when we were blinking it with Eternal Wanderer. It allowed us to gain a lot of pressure for a very small investment. Same with Siege Rhino. We didn't draw it that often, but when we did, it was awesome. You know, the double trigger with ELESH NORN only happened once, but our opponent conceded once when we cast ELESH NORN, so I think that the card's good. I would probably play a second ELESH NORN over the Yorion in the main, but if you want to play 2 ELESH NORN and 1 Yorion, I think that's fine. That's what my previous build was. The Nissa Vastwood Seer was actually okay. I kind of think it might need to be Jade Light Ranger, though. I think Jade Light Ranger could be a great way for you to go turn 1 Elf, turn 2 Jade Light. And to that effect, you might want to play a bunch of Explore stuff in general, maybe even the Wild Growth Walker package with Merfolk Branchwalker. I felt like I needed to hit land drops most of the time, and stuff like Jade Light and Branchwalker just help you do that. And something like Old Growth or Wild Growth Walker could potentially give you that. It's an okay blink targets, you know, they're okay. Not great. The Displacers were awesome. Skyclave and Brutal main deck were both fine. Without Brutal Cathar main deck, if you want to play something else instead, you need to make sure you can kill Llanowar Elves in some way. We're playing a Llanowar Elves deck, but you know, we need something on 2 or 3 that tags the elves. What else? The Charming Princes, Spirited Companions, these were all fine. I'd probably play 4 Spirited Companion. I'm not really over sure what though. The thing that I felt like this deck lacked was versatility. I feel like a lot of mid-range decks in Pioneer have, you know, spell lands, you know, lands that do stuff like creature lands, like Lair of the Hydra and such. I didn't include many of those because I felt like we needed to have a lot of dual lands to be able to play Elf into a white 3-drop, especially Skyclave Apparition. And we also need the full complement of Pain lands for Eldrazi Displacer to work properly. But I felt like we drew enough dual lands for Displacer to work properly. We drew Elves a decent amount, and they were usually very good. The turn 1 Elf and a turn 2 Skyclave only happened once, but we never got screwed the other way, where we had Elf and no second white mana. So, been very happy with how the mana base played out. The sideboard is where I think we can probably gain the most improvements. At least Spellbinder was okay, a good replacement for Brutal Cathar. Knight of Autumn was weak as it usually is, but it's versatile, so I still like it. Unlicensed Hearse is probably not the best anti-graveyard card we could be playing, but it's certainly reasonable. Rave Enfeeblement came in multiple matchups that weren't mono white or Greasefang, so I guess it's probably got to stay. So I'm really not sure what to do, but I'll be playing it more in the coming weeks, so make sure to hit the like and subscribe button on YouTube if you're watching. If you're watching on Twitch, just want to say we'll be moving on to the next deck in just a minute. But thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.